Okay, Sherry, the buttons all say we are live. I haven't stepped outside today. What's it look like out there today?
I don't know. It does not look near as nice as it has been. Yesterday, I went for a walk and I
Did
seen
you?
all the beautiful, took pictures. I was going to post on social media, but then I'm like, I don't know. I didn't do it. And I was like, everybody's doing that. But that's
But they're
okay.
so beautiful.
They are. You never notice. They usually, my birthday is the end of September. And
Hmm.
so my birthday is always a day or two after fall. And so usually
Uh-huh.
on my birthday, I see the leaves changing. This year, I didn't see them start changing until we were last weekend, not this weekend, but the weekend before we were down in Branson, and I seen them changing. Good morning, Carla. We probably should introduce ourselves before we really get started. What do you
All
think,
right. Well, let's
Terry?
get through with the chit chat and get on with who we are. Welcome. Welcome to Conversations with Sherry and Terry Ann. I am Terry Ann Porter, life coach, TA. It is time to defeat those lies of negative self talk by looking with a new perspective, exploring possibilities, opening new pathways onto which you can choose to proceed in truth. And my co host is always the ever charismatic Sherry Berger.
Charismatic.
I love that word.
Good morning. Good morning. For those of you that don't know me, I am Sherry Berger, and I am the owner of Here to There Consulting. And we educate business owners with those tools to, to balance life, business, and finances to help you create the life and business that you deserve so that you can have growth, leadership, and success in your life and business. Welcome to Conversations with Sherry and Terry Ann.
What are we talking about today? You know, we talk a lot about goals, but they are so important and so easy for us to brush aside. So, the question for today, Sherry, is what goals do you want to achieve by the end of the year?
I love that. Oh, wait, I might have come up with that. I love goals. And so to have goals achieved by the end of the year, I was saying that's a great day for us today to start brainstorming on that. Do you know we have 7 more weeks to the end of the year? I know, freaking you out. I'm all about fourth quarter, 7 more weeks. Come on, girls, we can do it. Oh, guys, too. Come on, we can do it. But if we start building our momentum, and 2 of those weeks we might not work very much. Did you know that, Terry Ann?
Yeah, that's true.
Because of the holiday stuff. But anyway, more important, if we could start setting up some of those goals that we want to achieve by the end of the year, then we could build that momentum to get ready for the new year that's coming. So that is my challenge for all of you. Now, you wanted to really know what my goals are. Okay, so I know I need to lose weight. I know everybody's like, oh, that's going to be my New Year's resolution. Okay. So I decided to be realistic. Oh, wait, we've been talking about smart, measurable, realistic. So I said, my goal is to not gain weight between now and the end of the year. And my
Oh,
goal
what a great perspective.
And my goal is to, if I get lucky, I'll lose weight. Now I've lost 7 pounds. I'm keeping my 7 pounds off. So when I said I can't gain weight, that means if I lost these seven, I can't put them back on. But it's more about having that perspective because you know what? I don't know about you, but I'm going to have some fun through the holidays. Come on.
Sure.
So, but that doesn't mean that you can't do the 80-20 and have the goal of, if I'm not gaining more weight and I'm just maintaining, I'm winning. Right.
That's right.
And then if I keep that 7 pounds, unfortunately, when you have a lot to lose, 7 pounds isn't a lot, right? But it is. So if
It's
you
a
just
step.
realize it's all about your perspective and your steps. So there's your realistic in my other goal. I have 2 huge goals. My other goal is to have my book published by the end of the year. And my book launch will be in January. So I'm waiting.
Very good.
I'm just getting all that done. Michelle, welcome. Yes,
welcome,
I love
Michelle.
That perspective too, Michelle.
Welcome, Carla.
It's all about your perspective. See, Michelle says she loves the perspective. So, what are some of your goals, Terry Ann?
My goals are to set in place some opportunity, some speaking and coaching opportunities lined up for the first of the year.
Okay. So are those SMART goals?
I think so, because they are realistic. They does give a time frame. And I've already got one lined up for January as it is.
So how many are you planning on getting lined up?
I would like to have minimum goal, one major speaking opportunity a month. That's a minimum.
But that's doable.
But it's doable. And then I can always grow from there. So that's where I'm going. I don't have it all fine-tuned down to breaking down to all the little sub points. But right now I've got the major part of the outline set up.
But that's what the whole point today is, right? If we get that momentum going, so I got to lose weight. So what am I going to do? Say, oh, I'm going to wait till the first of the year and lose weight? No. I'm saying between now and the end of the year, I'm going to maintain or lose weight, right? But I'm not going to try to jump. I'm not going to try to be on that. I don't think I am even at the first year going to be on that restricted diet. But my point is I'm not going to, do something unrealistic. But why do you want to say I can gain 20 pounds through the holidays and then I'll lose them at the first of the year? No. And why say I'm going to wait to find speaking opportunities January 1st? No. That's where I'm at today, right? It's like, no. So what do you want to do by the first of the year? So then start thinking of what you can start your momentum in the next 7 weeks to get ready for it. So I would love to hear that from some of our audience.
What are some of you doing? What are some of the goals that you want to achieve by the end of the year? Oh, hey, I like this. Michelle's giving you a challenge. She says, if you want to work out, buddy, she's in with you.
Well, I know, but I've tried to meet you for coffee. Come on now, let's meet. Come on.
Let's get it going.
Good. All you got to do is stay in town more than 2 minutes. Oh, wait, you can do virtual workouts. You do know that, right? You be on the phone with people and you can actually, I think you've done some of those virtual walks, haven't you?
Are you talking to Michelle or me?
No, you. Haven't you done some of those virtual walks?
Oh, yes. I've joined several different virtual things, which just means that my accountability is to myself, and then I go and I find my place to do my walk or however I'm going to do it.
Perfect.
Carla's working towards becoming a director.
Oh, yeah, and she is working her butt off, man. She had a party last weekend, and it was too funny because people were coming in 3 different segments. She worked her butt off. I think she was working like 3 hours she made all these women look fabulous. It was so fun to watch her in action.
Good. And what I like here is the accountability. Once you started announcing your book and reporting each week what you got done, the momentum that kept on going from that. So even though we're not all meeting face to face, Carla making the statement of, I have this goal. It's out there. She's now got us saying, hey, how are you doing? What can we do to support you, to encourage you? Great reminder
said that she's not working her butt off enough because it's not going anywhere. She needs the diet. So when we say we're working our butt off, we probably should be getting up and doing our butt crunches while we're working.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, wait, this is a G-rated. This is a G-rated Facebook, isn't it? There you go. Yeah.
But when we get to the end of the year, that's the time that we stop and look back. What did you say that you were going to do in January? If you just made a New Year's resolution in January, what do they say? Something like 85% of the people by the 1st of March have totally just given up on that. Look back and think about what was it you said on January 1st as one of the things you wanted to do, Sherry. Do you remember?
No, all I remember is for 14 months I worked on a book. And I kept wanting to get it done. And then in July, I got mad. and I started setting up exactly like you just said, specific
Mm-hmm.
goals. And I will be honest with you, writing a book is hard. In
Mm-hmm.
case you didn't know. Oh, wait, you've written 2. And by the way, I need to get one of your books. I mean, I have one of your books, but I need one for a Christmas gift. But that's
Okay.
off topic, but not. If you need Christmas gifts, you should talk to Terry Ann. She has 2 awesome books. But anyway, back to my topic. When I finally in July got mad and didn't just say, I'm going to write a book, but started setting myself specific goals when I need to have chapter 1, chapter
Mm-hmm.
2. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not always hitting them. So then I get stressed out and maybe I'm off by a week. But I'm going to say if you don't have that goal at all, you're not even going to get
Mm-hmm.
anywhere. So I think at the first of the year, we come up with, I'm going to eat whatever I want through the holidays, put on 20 pounds, and then I'm going to go lose it in January. But then we just sort of say that and we don't make it specific, measurable.
Right.
And we get frustrated when we're a week off. Right? I
Right.
just got frustrated and give up because there's been a couple times I'm a week or 2 weeks off and I'm working with an editor, writer, and I have whole team helping me.
Well, while you're working on your book, it looks like Michelle is working on hers. She was going to have the first 5 chapters of her book.
Yep. And then
And make a meal for the homeless shelter and work with Sherry.
Yeah, because
hey, you start working with Sherry, that girl's not going to let you go.
Yeah, you'll make real. That'd be an interesting coaching session. What would be an interesting coaching session? What are you talking about, Carla?
Yeah, fill that in, Carla. And here's one. And,
well,
and
I like the
way
Renee, we can't see you because you're Facebook user. Explain how that works. But she has the same goal as me. My goal by the end of the year is to either maintain or drop a few pounds. That's exactly.
And I like that. That's not being unrealistic and saying by the end of the year, through these holidays, I'm going to lose 10 to 15 pounds. No, let's be realistic.
So the thing when you say that, and Renee's really good about keeping up her health. I know her very well. But when you say that, my goal, when you say that, I'm trying to lose weight. That means I'm exercising, I'm eating right, I'm doing. But if I accidentally only maintain, I know it's because I ate that piece of pumpkin pie on Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? Or I had that glass of wine when I got together with the holiday party. You know what I'm saying? But overall, my goal is to eat right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. She thinks doing butt crunches would be a great, what'd she just say?
A great coaching session. That would be an interesting coaching session.
You should YouTube that. We should YouTube it. We could do it together, Terry Ann. At a coffee shop. Everybody will be watching.
Okay. I'm going to step back on this one. I would just watch that one.
I've gotten you out of your comfort zone before. I was just thinking we could have fun at a coffee shop. Come on.
Yeah. Okay. By the way, to some, we only see you as a Facebook user, which is fine. We don't have to know who you are. I'm thinking it might be coming because Sherry's able to give a name. So apparently she can see a name that I can't. But if we want to change how we're seeing it, we use a platform here called StreamYard. Now, StreamYard, going through Facebook wants to make sure that you are giving permission for your name to be shown. So you can, in another tab, please don't close this down, just open another tab. Go to StreamYard.com/Facebook. You will be asked for permission to share your name, to which you can say yes.
I love it. Get your rear in shape over the holidays. I love it. That's my new
Okay, there's a goal. I like that goal.
So could you please put that? You lost me with your StreamYard and accept and whatever you said, Terry. And can you just put that in the chat box, Miss Technology?
I can, but also if you look at the top of our screen, it's right up there.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it's at the very top of our screen.
That's what you should say too. It's at the top of the screen.
Look at the top of the screen and you will find a...
I think you only have to accept once and then every time you come on, it'll show,
You should be able to, but
yeah, I think you only got to
things
do
change.
it one and done. So I
Things
tried to be
change.
all cute, and I have my enthusiastic is contagious, pass it on, which is similar to what I'm trying to say. If we start our momentum for what we want to do by the end of the year, it'll become contagious. And if we do the accountability on here, and if we're even get your rear in shape over the holidays, what does that mean? That could mean being a director by the end of the year. That could mean not gaining weight. Oh, look at Michelle joined us with her real name. Oh no, she was here. Correct
She
one
was here.
time. What'd she say? Correct one time.
Going to StreamYard and accepting is what she's answering to.
Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, you only have to do that one time. That's good.
Okay,
So
I have an interesting goal too.
I tried to be cute and have my little cute coffee cup. But I got to go back to Mickey because Minnie, because it's so much bigger. I just thought I'd let everybody know this so that I can be charismatic. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that you can't, Sherry, you are charismatic whether you try to or not. I have a goal question for you.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. What is your goal for getting through the holidays?
I thought we were talking about that next week.
Oh, preview for next week. Okay. Think on that one. That is a goal.
I don't even want to hear that it's the holidays yet. No, I'm joking.
The holidays.
You know what my goal for getting through the holidays is? Next week, I have my oldest son's family coming in town.
Oh, exciting.
I have my Simon. He'll be 8 months on Tuesday, and my grandma will be holding him. It'll be fine. I get to hold him when he's 8 months. He's 7 months right now and can't see him. But we Zoomed on Sunday during the game because Simon decided he needed to get up out of his crib. And his dad said that Simon needs to be trained that when the Chiefs are playing, that he needs to sleep. And that's not how it worked. And he goes, and Mom, I had to turn off the game because Simon's trying to watch it and not be on Zoom with you. And I was like, I don't care because I'm just here to talk to Simon, not you. So there you go. Christmas music already. Everyone, ugh. I know it always starts November 1st. And I used to fight that, Michelle. And I used to say, no watching Christmas. Christmas tree has to go off up the day after Thanksgiving. I used to do all that. And the day after Thanksgiving, you put on Christmas music. I had all those rules. But next week, we're having Christmas with Simon, Matthew, and Amy. And we're putting up the tree next week. And I heard we're doing Thanksgiving on the 21st when the Chiefs are playing Dallas or something silly. I don't know. But the families changed it all around. And to get all 4 kids of mine together this year, that might not even happen. Again, this is next week's topic. We're getting way down a rabbit hole. We'll talk about this more next week. But my point is, sometimes you got to change your perspective and all of that. But a good point that we could talk about next week. This week, we are talking about, we have 7 more weeks left till the end of the year. So what are some goals that you're trying to accomplish? You said you'll have 5 chapters of your book written, which is a great goal, Michelle. Carla was talking about being a director by the end of the year. Sherry's talking about getting her book written and also to not gain weight. Renee also wants that same goal. Terry Ann has the goal of getting some speaking engagements by the first of the year, but she's already cheated because she already has one in January. By the way, what is that one in January?
All of the final details will come out next week.
Perfect. Look for that. If you are not following Terry Ann, you're missing out. So follow Terry Ann. Terry Ann and I have a YouTube channel and we have business pages. So if you're not following us on that, what is your business page, Terry Ann?
On Facebook, look for Life Coach TA.
There you go. Life Coach TA. And we can put these in there for you. I think Terry Ann actually, I have all mine in. I think you do too, don't you? In that link tree.
We'll put it. I'll tell you what. Yes, after this is over, we'll put our link tree.
Yeah, we both have link trees
into our comments.
So that way you can follow us on YouTube or our different channels, whatever's good for you. But if you follow Terry Ann, you'll see what speaking engagements she'll be having coming up. If you follow me, you'll see what's going on with my book and probably some speaking stuff that I have going on as well because we both do speaking, and you've written 2 books.
Mm-hmm.
How do we get your books? We have to go to Amazon?
These books are on Amazon. TA stands for Terry Ann. Carla just asked, what does TA stand for?
I know.
Terry Ann.
I'm just going to call you
easier
TA.
It's easier
Don't
to...
worry. I tried to get Terry Ann to change her name to do Sherry and Terry, and she was like, no, it's Terry Ann. And then my husband even goes, Sherry and Terry. And she goes, no, it's Terry Ann. At least she's not doing Sherry and TA. Oh, there you go. There's your book.
There. Okay. These are the books. One is called Stitched in Christ. And then the Proverbs 31 Woman, God's Work in Progress. They're based with kind of a knit and crochet type of interaction. And then they're done as devotional journals. And there are pages and questions so that you can answer the questions and do some light journaling. It is not a deep study, but I like to find Christ in simple things to be reminded of faith like a child. So I found it in my knitting and crochet. So a great way to use that as a Christmas gift is to get a basket, put in some yarn, knitting needles or crochet hooks, maybe a pattern or 2. But
you don't have to crochet to read that book.
But you don't have to. That's true.
And I'm getting it for somebody that doesn't crochet. So I'm not doing that. So don't start telling me how I have to put my Christmas together.
I just gave a Christmas suggestion.
Get your control hat off, lady. Come on.
The thing is, the terms can be, you can apply to any hobby.
Exactly.
They can be applied to any hobby. That's just one.
So what is the best way for us to get those amazing books?
And these are on Amazon. And I will, after this is over, put a link to them.
Okay, perfect. So that's another way. And so when you're doing some Christmas shopping, just think about if somebody might like these books. And you also could always do a one-on-one with me or Terry Ann to get to know us better. Mm-hmm. And Terry Ann would talk to you more about your book. But anyway, more importantly, let me see. I think I got some people's goals. And you guys remember the last month, we talked about setting them up smart. And those ones that we're trying to get by the end of the year, turn them back into SMART goals. And we could also put that, I think, I'll give you more things to do, Terry Ann. Put the SMART goal as a link when we get off here as well, so that you can go back and change these things that you want to get done in the next 7 weeks and make sure that they're in SMART goals. Because we got a lot going on through the holiday, but to make sure that we focus on us is very important. And part of your self-care is to make sure those goals become a reality so that you can move from here to there. Oh, did I make a pun? No, so that you really will be successful and you can build that momentum between now and the end of the year.
And that's the important thing is now that you've named the goal, this is what I want to do by the end of the year. So how are you going to get there?
And I love that we've already brought up, because next week, what are we talking about?
Next week, let's talk about the goals to get through the holidays. I don't know about you, but sometimes the holidays can really paralyze me, frustrate me, get me so nervous and anxious that I don't enjoy them.
I don't know. I'm having the holidays next week. I don't.
That's the thing too. The holidays.
But I'm also having it with I'm having my holidays with my 4 kids, which to me, I don't like it because it's Simon's first Christmas and a lot of, but I'm having it in different segments. Don't worry, on Christmas and Thanksgiving, I will have some of my children. I just don't get all my children for Thanksgiving and Christmas. And then of course I have my mom and all that. And Michelle's saying sucks. I don't know why, but it'll be interesting to hear more about that next week.
What you're talking about.
What?
She's saying that sucks.
Oh yeah, the family stuff. Yeah, it is. And I'm sad about it, except for I got to be happy because you know what? You can't hold a baby next Tuesday and get to hang out with him and not be in a good mood.
Oh, hey, Facebook user. On a personal note, I happen to like that one. A queen size Afghan for my son and his wife.
Oh my goodness. You need to get that crochet so that you can do your Bible study while you're crocheting. There you go. There you go.
I will tell you, in each book, there is a pattern that you can make into an Afghan. It's called the Colors of Salvation Afghan. There's a knit version and a crochet version.
Perfect.
And
I love it. So yeah, we're gonna have look at some of those things. So my challenge is for you to actually write out what you talked about today and put it in those SMART goals so that you can accomplish that by the end of the year. And make sure they're realistic with everything else going on, but do have those goals. So I will look forward to seeing you next Wednesday. What is your final thoughts, Terry Ann?
find your goals. Define them and work towards them. Come in here to the group. Make comments into the chat. Let us help you be accountable and let us encourage you. Because I think that's the biggest thing towards meeting your goals is realizing you're not alone.
Yeah. And a lot of times if you get a coach, a mentor, or some kind of support, that you can move faster with those goals. But we could talk about that later more. But another goal is to crochet a queen size Afghan for my son and his wife. All right. So they get it. Oh no, that's what she said before, right? Yes. Yes, for you, it'll be amazing. I will find the joy eventually. Goals on it. Do you not understand that? I don't quite understand that, Michelle. What were you trying to say? Yes, for you, it will be amazing. I will find the goal eventually. Goals on it.
I do like one of the words she uses here, and that's I will find the joy. We have to go looking for that joy.
Do we? I don't know. I think that's a whole nother topic.
And that is another topic.
Yeah,
because put that in our suggestions.
Eventually find the joy. But, if you go back to Jesus, right? I got the joy. Where? Down in my heart. But sometimes we lose it because we're not pulling down into our heart. But that's a whole nother topic. Boy, Michelle, you've gotten all kinds of topics this morning thrown at us. I love it. I hope to see you all come next week. If you can't come and you miss a week, don't worry. Terry Ann and I have our own YouTube channels, and we're on all of our segments are on both of our channels, but there's more than that. We have other things that we both discuss, and I would strongly suggest that you follow us. You all go make it a great day.
See you next week.